Alright, hey there folks, good morning, welcome back to the channel. Please bear with any background racket that you might hear throughout this production. We're on location where life happens, and sometimes there's stuff going on out there that interferes with what we're trying to do in here. Back again this morning with the BUL Armory SAS2 Ultralight 3.25 inch model. I'll show you here, this is a safe and empty weapon. It's going to remain that way for the remainder of this production. Now, this video should be coming out a day or two after we did the redo of the review of this pistol. The first one was taken down by the Tube of You because of a technicality, and we got a channel strike, and it was nasty. But I digress. We fixed what was wrong with the other video, and we redid the video. I hope you've seen that and you enjoyed it. So if you did see that video, you know that this BUL Armory SAS2 performed flawlessly. It was really good in its stock configuration. I had reached out to BUL Armory prior to doing that redo and explained to them what had happened, and they felt sympathy for us because of everything that had happened. And I told them that I had noticed that between the time that the pistol had been acquired for the first review and what you're seeing now, that I had noticed that they had come out with some performance parts for the SAS2, and I had asked them if there was anything we could do to work out a deal to get a hold of some of those parts for review here on the channel. Now, BUL Armory requested that I review the pistol in its stock configuration because that's how they sell it, and they wanted people to see it work in its stock configuration. So we did that. We didn't mess with anything on it for the review of the pistol. However, those of you that know me know I can't leave anything well enough alone. So I explained to them that I still wanted to get a hold of the speed parts for it. So we'll briefly go over what those performance parts are here in just a minute. Just know, full disclosure here, BUL Armory hooked us up with the full-length guide rod, that's stainless steel, one-piece guide rod. We'll get into that a little bit more here. They gave that to us. As far as the stainless steel slide release, the replacement trigger shoe, and the machined stainless steel firing pin, we purchased all of those full price, no discount, no nothing on those. They were purchased for upgrade. We're going to review them here on the channel. Here's a good close-up that shows those parts, and it shows the pistol wearing the stock parts. You'll notice that the stock parts on this one are all black, and you can see that little two-piece guide rod system there under the barrel. If you're watching this video on YouTube, we're just going to show you the before and after. If you're watching this video on Rumble, which I encourage you to get over there if you have not, to Fed Up J Lewis on Rumble. If you're watching this on Rumble, I'll show you how to do that part swap in real time. So, for starters, why are we doing this? Well, we're replacing to a full-length guide rod with the stainless steel model just to see if it really does help any in reducing felt recoil, see if it tightens up the groups any at all. It'll give us that one-piece metal durability over the two-piece plastic job that's in there right now. The slide stop, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that is just a cosmetic upgrade. I can't see the factory black one failing. I think it's just going to add to the overall contrast of the black and silver on the pistol and make it look a little better. Pretty much going to be the same thing with the trigger shoe replacement there. Now, concerning the firing pin, this is a machined unit. The one that came with the pistol, to my understanding, is a MIM part, and there have been reports of those failing, breaking. So hopefully the machined stainless steel replacement will increase the longevity of that part. We're going to go ahead and hold on to the old one just in case there's ever an issue. I don't think the old one was ever at any risk of breaking, but while we're in there, we're going to go ahead and do it. So now again, for the Rumble viewers, I'm going to show you the part swap in real time. All right, man, it's really hot out here. We got to cut this short, folks. Okay, so we're back from the range. For those of you that were really paying attention, you may have noticed that I was dressed exactly the same for both the range sessions in the past 2 videos, and I was not wearing these clothes. So yes, those were previously recorded. Due to logistics involved with producing these things, sometimes you gotta piece them together, and that's what we've done here. So congratulations, you get to be a part of that. The BUL Armory SAS 2 3.25 inch ultralight, or ultralight 3.25 inch. I'll turn it around here so you can see that nice shiny slide release there. The new trigger shoe. The other parts are internal. You really can't see them right now, although if I were to rack it back, you'd be able to see that full-length guide rod there. Did these parts really make that big of a difference? Well, in the terms of reliability, it was 100% reliable before, and it was 100% reliable now. The only issues I ran into at all with reliability with this pistol was on occasion my big thumbs get in the way and would bump the manual safety on in between shots. That has nothing to do with the pistol. That's just me being an ogre. I didn't notice any great increase in either accuracy or reduction in recoil by installing the full-length guide rod in place of the old 2-piece one. Maybe from a longevity standpoint, it is a more robust design than the old plasticky one, but I didn't notice that it changed much in the way of how the pistol performed. And those groups were literally shot. I shot them with the factory parts, swapped the parts, and shot them with the other parts on the same day, standing out in the heat. So take that for what it's worth. Certainly makes the pistol look a little nicer, maybe, you know, since you already have some shiny stainless parts on there. The contrast is nice. Some folks really like that kind of stuff. I'm not real bougie when it comes to what they look like, so take it for what it's worth. It worked really well. The only issues I had engaging a 12 by 18, something like that, little reduced silhouette out at 25 yards, was occasionally I was shooting a little high and to the right. I do not normally shoot high and to the right, but I think it was just me and the way I was feeling the reset on that trigger. Sometimes I was a little bit more surprised than usual at when the trigger was going to go off. But that's, again, it's my inability to shoot this pistol. It has nothing to do with the pistol itself. If you want to do these parts on yours and you want to see how it was done, if you're watching on Rumble, you already saw the step-by-step. If you're watching on YouTube, you need to watch on Rumble. That being said, I'd like to hear your comments down below on this. I'm going to wrap it up for now because it's hot out here. I'm taking my man purse, which we're going to talk about next week, and I'm going back inside where there's some air conditioning. Until next time, take care. God bless.